I mean, yeah, you can always book better, you can always use talent better, but they're not going to beat WWE unless WWE just collapses. WWE's got too much of a head start now. I mean, it was funny because a couple of years ago they weren't that far behind them, and in attendance they were pretty much neck and neck. But what happened was it was the thing that I think that was missing or whatever is this was actually really good AEW versus really bad WWE. And even then, really bad WWE was, because of the brand name, doing better ratings, but attendance wise, they were pretty even. As long as WWE is clicking, AEW is not going to beat them in TV ratings, and they're not going to come close. Granted, yes, it happened, but it was different things. But as far as what AEW can do is what I would say is, do not worry about week to week ratings. But this is a bad thing I can say because they're in their contract year and they have to.
Right.
So this year you have to worry about it. So you're going to do these things like pile drive Tony Khan and show the CM Punk footage and things like that, that I would say, don't do it. Think of your future. The problem is their future is now. It's a completely different mindset of any other period, because it's not about building your pay-per-view business for a year from now, or taking a guy who can be good and know that if we put him on TV every week, it's going to take a year for him to catch on and the ratings to catch up. But if we're putting him on TV because we're not worried about this week's ratings. We're worried about a year from now when we think these young guys are all going to explode. So it leads you to put, Adam Copeland on TV every week or as much as possible. Even though in 3 years, will Adam Copeland even be in the company? Probably not. He's getting towards the end of his career. Will Bryan Danielson be in the company in 3 years? Probably not. So sometimes when I watch these guys, and they're great, Bryan Danielson's one of the best in the world. Adam Copeland, fantastic promo, fantastic, unbelievable worker for his age. Unbelievable. But I always go, but damn, in 2 years, they're not going to be here. And these other guys are going to be here. But he's got to do what's right for now because of the TV thing. My thing would be to say, pick 4 to 6 young guys and build and build and build. Will being one of them, obviously the most obvious, but whatever it is, Swerve, whatever, not that Swerve's young, but pick your guys that are going to be with you in 5 years and in 3 years, and build for 3 to 5 years. But they don't have that option. So, I'm always against the hotshot thing, but I understand why they do it now, because they kind of have to for the next, until the deal signed. When the deal signed, I will say this, when the deal signed, at that point, I would say, do not worry about weekly ratings, worry about good pay-per-views, and worry about getting over young talent.